This episode is brought to you by Off-Axis Paint. From custom painted helmets to replica helmets to visors, t-shirts, hoodies, and more, visit shopoffaxis.com and use promo code RACEREADY10 for 10% off at checkout. One more time, that's shopoffaxis.com and use promo code RACEREADY10 for 10% off all apparel. Now enjoy this week's episode of the Race Ready Media Podcast.
Race fans, are you ready? You wanted the best, you've got them four abreast. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaw Sprint Car Series.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Race Ready Media Podcast, brought to you by shopoffaxis.com. Weston's rocking it down there, as you can see. Got a lot to get into. We had a lot of racing over the weekend. I didn't get to watch much personally. I had stuff going on. Got to go watch the OU spring game. Pretty cool. But before we get into the racing, I just want to get into the guys real quick. So as usual, start with Dev. Devy, how was your week, buddy? How's it going?
Oh, it's not too bad. Just taking the day one at a time, waiting for the weekend. Hopefully we can get some racing in, but not looking too likely.
Man, you got to live for the weekend, right? Anymore with a 9 to 5er.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Hey, at least we're gonna get to kick it tomorrow, though. I'm pretty pumped about that. I haven't
I
touched
know,
a
I
soccer
can't
ball in
wait.
a while.
Dude, I haven't kicked a ball in probably 5 years, so
When they say kick it, they mean literally. They're kicking
Yeah,
balls.
we're literally going to play soccer tomorrow. We're playing on an indoor team this summer. It's gonna be pretty fun. But Westy, how have you been, buddy? It's nice to have you back for another episode again. So.
I mean, it's not like I'm a co-host of this thing.
Oh,
or
I
anything.
know, but I'm just
Okay.
saying you missed one episode, and it's nice to have you back for a couple in a row now.
I know. Yeah. Well, I'm good. Work is very tedious and driving me nuts. We've had some situations, as you boys know, behind the scenes with the job. But other than that, we've been good. Didn't get to watch a lot of racing this weekend because of said job, but watched as much as I could, and we'll try and talk about it the best we can.
Yeah, we'll touch
Per
on,
usual.
Yeah, we'll touch on a lot of stuff. I mean, like I can't watch Supercross for whatever reason. I just can't bring myself to get to it. You know, midget racing for Weston and.
The thing with Supercross right now is that they're not on the West Coast, and they're all on the East Coast, so it starts way earlier, and none of us can get around to it. It was a lot easier when it was on the West Coast, and you're sitting in bed at 10:30, and that's all that's on.
Right.
lucky for us, they're gonna be at Denver, so
That's good.
That's Mountain Time, so that's 1 hour behind.
Yeah. So I don't think.
So I mean, that's
anything
better.
going on
That's better than
Saturday.
nothing. Yeah.
I'm
it's
not
better
sure.
than
Better than
two ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's.
Or I guess it's only a one ahead.
It's 1 ahead Eastern, 1 ahead or 1 behind Mountain, 2 behind West Coast.
Yeah.
Because we literally live we are in the middle.
In the middle, yeah. So
That's
Anyways,
central.
yeah. I mean, so we are central, like as central as it can get, like damn near the middle of the U.S. But you know, that's beside the point. So we got some racing to get into. Actually, I know we talked before the podcast, boys. I actually want to start with the midgets real quick at Port. You know.
I did the Italian hand thing for nothing.
Gotcha. Nah, we'll get to the Italian hand thing here in a second. I'll tee you up for it, Weston. But I want to get to the midgets at Port real quick. Just, I had Grant winning on Friday and Buddy won on Saturday. I didn't get to watch much of it. I watched the Friday portion a little bit. You know, the whole thing with Grant, we're not going to touch on it. Everything that's been said about it is going to be said. You all saw it on Twitter and whatnot. We're not going to touch on it. It's, not our place to, it's not our place.
It's midget racing.
It's midget
Who
racing.
cares?
I think it's one of those deals where it's kind of like you don't know unless you're in the car. Like, everyone's gonna say that Justin blatantly took him out, and then there was speculation that race control was yelling in the race saver, yelling yellow, 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 and that was when oh god dang it, McDermott lifted, and that's what caused Grant to get into him. And like I said, it'd be easier if one of us were in the car in that situation, and to fully understand what happened exactly, but none of us were. So it's just easier to let bygones be bygones. And
exactly. And
it was a bad deal that happened. It's racing. It's not cool that it happened, but it's over. And
I mean,
no one needs to be a tough guy on Twitter. Anyone that's tough on Twitter, you suck.
it just sucks too because that would have been Chase's first USAC win. Like he just
Yeah.
came off his first
First
Power
Power I
Ride
win,
national
yeah.
win, and he would have followed it up with a USAC win. Like that would have been huge. And unfortunately, you know, what unfolded on that Friday night for him at Port. I mean, like I said, like it sucks because of who the two drivers were. I mean, McDermott's proven that he's going to be a force to be reckoned with here shortly, I believe, in the midget ranks. And Grant has proven his name on the full
Multiple
USAC
occasions,
tour.
yeah.
So,
I mean, it was just an unfortunate deal altogether. Like, I mean, you know, we're gonna let bygones be bygones right there, and we've said our little bit of piece that we can. I mean, everything else was basically talked about over Twitter and whatnot. But
midget racing sucks.
I mean, I love wing cars, so personally,
Same.
So, and then Buddy continued his dominance in the midget ranks on Saturday. After was it last week he ran the truck at Bristol?
yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
What happened to that? Like
I never.
I think he
Why?
got ran into, or he's getting spun
Okay.
out, something like that. Like he was doing okay, like he was like 10th, 12th place truck, but I mean he spun out and
Yeah.
it's a truck.
Yeah. I mean,
I've heard through the grapevine the trucks are like really weird to drive. I mean, I've never driven a NAS truck before, but
no,
you know,
but I mean,
like aerodynamically they look like a box.
yeah, they look real weird. I mean, they're really weird to run on iRacing. I mean, not that it's really comparable, but I mean,
I believe, like, I mean, I've been thinking this for a little while that the truck racing is probably some of the best NASCAR series racing.
They're
like,
NAS trucks.
yeah, they're NAS trucks.
Well, yeah, I know, but
I mean,
The
it's
NAS truck.
it's all competitive. I mean,
I think it's better than the Cup.
I think Xfinity's better than Cup.
Do you?
I think Arca's
Yeah.
better than Cup.
Oh God. Dude, did you see
So-
that dude at Dega just monster truck over the other guy?
Yeah,
Oh, Arca.
hold on.
Was
So,
that guy-
we're gonna
okay.
pull that video and throw it right down there, Rose. Just throw it right there. But
Okay.
So was that guy okay that they had to cut out of the car? Or
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah.
I think it just pinned him in there. I don't think he was hurt. I think it just.
I didn't
pinned
see
him
anything
in.
else other than they had to cut him out.
Yeah, I don't think he was hurt. I think it just trapped him in the car, like the way it was like set. But I don't know, unless he was
If
hurt.
if we're saying stuff that we don't know about, it's because we just did not check.
Yeah, we didn't, and I completely forgot about that till Devin said it. So if he is hurt, get well soon. But I didn't see much of anything else after that.
Can we put an article that says he's okay?
Yeah,
like right there?
Hold
if
on,
he
let's
is or
throw an
not?
article right there, showing that he's okay, or
Or just a screenshot of the
follow-up.
tweets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
follow up right over there. Thank you. But
Yeah.
but yeah. I guess we can lead into NASCAR with that. I mean, Ross Chastain, he's had a good season so far. Him and Trackhouse.
Melon Man.
Dude, Trackhouse has been dominant lately. Really good. Trackhouse has been really good.
Mhm.
Good for Justin Marks and Pitbull.
I think the most badass thing in the weekend was that Kid Rock was in victory lane.
That is badass. Hey,
But,
yeah.
NASCAR. NASCAR at Talladega, they wreck.
Yeah, they wrecked
That's
a lot.
basically it.
Briscoe took a hard hit. Did you guys see that one?
Yeah.
He-
Bubba took a hard hit too.
Yeah, he
Bubba,
did too. I mean, you're
that
gonna
was a
wreck
hard
hard
hit,
there
man.
regardless.
I mean, you're
So
only
should
going
we-
190.
Should we talk
No,
about
no,
Larson?
no.
Dude,
no,
so we sat here and defended him when he did it to Chase Elliott. And then
he did it
somebody I saw on
again.
Twitter, somebody posted a video of him doing it. And like, I mean, we all know he did it at the Coliseum, then he did it to Chase, and then he did it at Dega. He's done it again at
Well,
Kansas. I don't
I
know
don't-
where, but he's done
Okay,
it like four
okay.
times and they all look the same. So now it's kind of like,
Okay, he's doing it on purpose.
is he
Okay,
doing
so
it?
so the reason I was saying no to Devin, just quick side note, is because I thought he was going to bring up the Denny Hamlin
The Denny
video he
Hamlin
tweeted.
tweet,
Oh,
yeah, I-
no.
Yeah, no,
We-
no, no,
we
no, no. We're
can't
not gonna
touch on that.
We're
We're not
Yeah,
gonna
we're not
touch on
touching on that.
No, but I mean,
Anywho, but
every-
yes,
yeah,
everybody's
breaking-
it's
seen
starting.
it.
Yeah, it's starting to
Breaking-
kind of.
Or what?
Huh?
Why
I
don't
was
you
gonna
guys
say
go?
breaking NASCAR news because that just came out today that Denny's got to undergo sensitivity training.
I
Oh
mean,
God.
Yeah,
He at least deleted the tweet.
Yeah, that's beside the point. We're
No
not
one
gonna
here's
touch
a
on that.
racist. No one here's a racist, but I mean that video was kind of funny.
I mean, it was pretty funny because we use that video a lot, like in our group chats and stuff. So I mean,
There's a certain video that involves said video, and we're not going to talk about it any more than that.
Yeah, that's all it is, and we can't pull the tweet up because he deleted it. So
Unfortunately.
oh well, over and done with. Hopefully he learned his lesson. Shame on you.
Anyway.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Anyway, but yes, back to Larson. Yeah, he's been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah,
I think
he
just
has.
doesn't. He has no regard for it.
I mean,
I don't blame him. Who
Spotter
cares?
says clear high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Spotter says clear all around, and I guess he's clear, but yeah,
Simply save the race car if you get ran into by another race car.
Yeah, there you go.
Duh.
I don't
It's
know.
like whenever someone on Twitter says, "Well, why didn't you go faster?" Well, I guess I'll push the pedal down or harder. I mean,
It was already on the floor, but I guess I could push it through it.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Yeah,
it's through the floor pan.
yeah, there you go. And
Simply go faster.
see, if it were me, I would simply just pass everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would simply just pass everybody. Like, what's so
simply,
hard about that?
I'm simply built different.
I'm simply just built different.
Exactly. Anyway,
Where are
Okay,
they
but
at?
yeah,
Where are they
now-
at next week? Dover? Is that what you said?
Dover.
Yes.
Dover? Oh, the Monster Mile.
Yay.
Yay, the Monster Mile. I got that right. That's pretty cool.
I think this new car is gonna suck there. I just have a weird feeling about it.
You said that about Atlanta.
It sucked there.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
We've said it every week.
yeah, I
that
think
way,
we've
if
said
it's
it every
good,
week, but hold on.
That way, if it's good, we can be like, hey, like it wasn't that bad.
Hold on.
Yeah. If you set your expectations incredibly low, then they, yeah.
What's the saying? Like, expect the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What we're doing.
Who was the guy
Expect
that spun
the-
out on pit lane? There was a guy.
Oh, Cody Ware.
Yeah,
Cody
spun out
Ware.
on pit road.
Cody
Sorry.
Ware's an anime guy. And he's also an off-axis guy.
He is an off-axis guy, isn't he?
Yes.
Shout out off-axis. He is
How dare you.
Cody Ware, yeah. Right,
How
right there.
dare
Yeah.
you slander his name?
I'm not
No one's
slandering his
slandering-
name.
no
I was
one's
just asking
slandering-
who it was.
Hunter, he's like you. Cody Ware's a big anime guy.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
That wasn't me making fun of you, by the way. You do like anime.
I do like anime. And
Yes.
And side note to what Weston just said, me and Weston have a bet going on. That
And I'm gonna
involves-
win it.
That he's probably gonna win. I'm gonna owe him about $50, but it's whatever. But he has to be.
I'm a bag chaser, if you
He's
will.
a bag chaser, but Weston has this thing where he likes to just, kind of start his day by sending me just an obnoxious text every morning that involves trying to ruin my day early on. And
It's my specialty.
And I said, I bet you can't go a whole day without shitting on me. Just gonna flat out say
And I
it.
said, watch
And I
this.
said, watch this, and he's done pretty good so far.
I've been
and,
incredibly nice to him all day.
and I cannot wait for tomorrow whenever it starts back over again, and he just starts completely shitting on me again. But
I know I'm gonna flame you so hard, and then I'm gonna be $50 richer also at the same time.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just the best of both worlds for me.
yeah.
Anyway,
whatever.
Anyway, how's your day been going, my good fellow?
My good fellow. That's his thing. His thing all day has been my good fellow.
Yeah.
It's been great. Yeah.
Is that a Cold Ones reference though?
No, it's not.
I kind of figured it was. I
My-
feel like they
my
always
name's
say
Cease.
that.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
That's
that-
off camera stuff.
That is off camera stuff, but
Okay,
on
okay,
camera
okay,
on
here.
camera stuff.
On camera stuff, we need to get back into
So-
it. Okay, so NASCAR,
NASCAR,
whatever.
So I guess we could jump into the All Stars. Macri put
Yeah,
on a
they've
dominant.
finally
They finally got to race. Jeez, about time.
watched. They've
Yay.
probably had like 5 races by now, and we've
No,
just
they
never-
haven't. I've been I have the schedules on my phone, and they haven't raced. But these last 3, other than Volusia, I think, because they rained out. What's up, Weston?
Can I have some Ohio slander real quick?
Go ahead.
Yes.
All that rain and those tracks are still going to be incredibly dusty.
Bingo. That's
I
just-
hate Ohio.
That's just how it is.
That place isn't real.
I don't
No.
believe it is, but
Devin,
It's not.
it's just
just a
not.
casual no.
No, that's all right. But
Anyway.
I mean, Macri put on a
Macri, Marks,
performance.
Macri.
Yeah,
Yay.
I mean, obviously this posse is gonna put on for their city up there.
Go
But-
posse.
I mean, I always love when the Outlaws go to Pennsylvania. I always try and pick.
That's coming up in a couple weeks.
It is,
So,
but
so.
but yeah,
I think,
think
it's after this weekend, isn't it? after this
It's gotta
game?
be.
Believe
It's
so.
gotta
I
be,
think
'cause
they
they
go from
usually-
Bristol up to Pennsylvania
It's usually like the first or second week of May. They're in PA.
because they have 2 PA swings. They have
They
this
have
one.
3.
Oh,
They
is it
have 3. They have the spring one, the summer one, and then they have the one near the like just at the end of the
Oh,
end of
yeah,
October
yeah,
usually
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah, yeah.
National Open time.
Yeah,
And they'll
you're
like have
right.
I think it's like National Open. They go to Lernerville, and then they also do Port Royal, if I'm not
That's
mistaken. I don't
right.
know.
Yeah,
It's something like that, but I mean, I'm
Something
not.
along
That's
those
just off the
lines.
top of my head. Yeah. Anyway,
but yeah, I mean, the old concrete kid, he gets after it. He,
dude rips.
dude,
Get him
I
on
did
the tour.
I did catch a few. I did catch a little bit of the Port Royal race, and dude, Macri was just bouncing off the wall. Like I
Yeah,
mean,
that's all he does.
just
Oh
bouncing,
my
love
just
Port
gosh.
Royal.
bouncing. It was
He
crazy.
somehow is able to keep his momentum up too.
I know.
That's the
It's
craziest
like,
part.
It's just a wall tap. Is all it is. It's fucking.
Oh, it's harder than wall tap, dude.
I know,
like,
I know, but I'm just saying. It looks like I mean, like it's obviously harder than a wall tap, but like to him, it just looks like a wall tap, and he's gone.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
And
crazy.
and the fact he doesn't knock the ladder out of it every
Oh,
single
no.
time is insane.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't have a white wall right rear after that race. Honestly,
I'm glad
That's
I'm glad Jacob's ladder is okay.
Yeah, Jacob, go his ladder.
Yeah.
That's actually like one of the badass things about Port Royal is like when they do get into the guardrail, like sometimes in victory lane you'll see it and it's just a white wall.
Yeah.
For sure.
I saw old Lance DeWeese in Victory Lane with the white wall right rear at one point. That was pretty cool. But I mean, it's good that the All Stars are finally getting to race. Honestly, I mean, it's been a while for them, which I find it a little strange that Tyler Courtney didn't end up getting a win up there. But I mean, considering he was actually starting off pretty good, running the Outlaws and stuff. But I mean, it is PA, so I mean,
Yeah,
you got to pick
that's
the
gonna be
posse
the-
members.
That's gonna be his toughest encounterment all year.
Yeah,
is going
100%.
through PA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what
100%.
sucks is, it's not doesn't suck. But it's good for him because it's gonna make him better in
Mhm.
the long run. Like the
Mhm.
All Stars stick around PA quite a bit through their entire season.
Yeah,
Like they bounce between PA and Ohio almost all year. It seems like.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only going to make him more and more stronger at those tracks as many more times he races there. So I mean,
Anyway.
he'll get his fair share of wins this year. I think he might win All Stars back to back this year, but
Well,
I
so
don't know.
was he running a late model?
He's running a
Yeah,
late model
tonight.
somewhere. Is it tonight?
It's tonight
Him and Larson and
at Eldora. Yeah.
is it some like special race?
It's called Flow Racing Night in America. Other than that, I don't know what it is.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw something like that, and he said something like, "I'm just trying to keep the spoiler on this deal or whatever."
So he posted
Hilarious.
So funny.
He posted a video of him practicing. He actually looked pretty good. I mean, this was at the beginning of the year, and like just like anybody else, when they are first getting their feet wet in a car, like you start out super slow, just kind of get the hang of it, and like by the end of it, he was laying down some really good lap times.
Just burning him.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I mean,
Mm.
if we see some highlights of it, we'll definitely talk about it on the next podcast we do. But because we're recording on the night of it, which is Tuesday, the 26th.
Which is a day earlier than what we're used to.
Yeah.
I know we actually coordinated very well today.
Yes, we did. We coordinated very well, and I appreciate these two for doing that. But
Speaking of burning laps,
Speaking of-
Outlaws at Bristol.
yes, Outlaws are going to be at Bristol. But before we do that, Hobstadt, actually a pretty good race. I thought it was actually
Dude,
pretty
it's
good.
always
I
a
love
good-
Hobstadt. Hobstauce, baby.
Hobstadt, Macedo, he wins again at Hobstadt. I think that's the third time in a row at Hobstadt, and
Yeah,
it's
first
back to back
time-
for him as well because he won it.
First time
Hobstadt.
ever somebody's three-peated with the Outlaws there.
Oh, that's cool.
Which sucks because I think it was after the heat race. I was like, man, why the hell did I not pick Macedo like in the fantasy?
I
That
did do
reminds
it.
me,
I did do it.
I had 2 of the top 3.
Yes.
So,
I did do
I-
points, by the way, just so everyone knows.
Can we get an update?
I can't get an update. Let me pull it up real quick. Dev, you can continue talking for a second while I pull up the
So
points.
I would have had 2 in the top 5 because I had Sheldon
Mhm.
and J Mac, and then the John Deere cars decided to have a parking lot in turn one.
Yeah, speaking of
took
which-
one of the John Deere cars.
Yeah, thanks, Jason.
It
Was
happens.
he? So that was him and
That was
Carson
him and
Short
Cummins?
or Kyle Cummins.
Kyle Cummins, sorry.
it was one of the two. But yeah, I just picked Jason because I mean Hobstad's. I mean, you don't run that place like you have a wing on it. You run it like it's a non-wing car. So that's
Didn't look
that's
bad.
No,
I know. Well, he laid down a good qualifying lap.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, shout out Jason.
Shout out Jason.
Local boy,
Oh yeah,
friend
absolutely.
of the pod.
Let's go. PCR posse, that's what it is. But we do have an
Turn
update on the
game.
points.
Anyway, updated points. Let's go. This is the laundry room updated
This
points.
is the laundry room.
that nobody gives two shits about.
I mean,
Well, it's for pride. Yeah.
it's for pride. I'm in first still with 1807. I know it's so controversial. Everyone thinks I cheat. I've been throwing my picks in there now, so you guys.
No.
know
You're in last. Give yourself the 1,000 place or 1,000 point
That's not
penalty.
even fair.
Okay.
All
Anyway.
right, second place is Matt Moore with 1750.
Boo.
Dev, you're in third place with 1723.
Yay.
Weston, you're in fourth with 1720. Ethan is in fifth with 1702. Riley's in sixth with 1678. Renfro's in seventh with 1655. Lucas eighth with 1630. Cole in ninth with 1628. And and Trevor with 1508 in 10th because he didn't pick at Hopstad. He had a DNF
Trevor.
that night. So
Solid.
unfortunate. But yes, so
All
you guys
right.
you guys are battling it
Oh,
out
whoops.
right now. You guys are absolutely battling it. So, and then they're at Bristol this weekend, right? And Bristol's. I hope they do at Bristol. I hope they do the World of Outlaws 2002 intro again. I hope
I hope
that
they
would
do
be
that too.
that's so cool, man. It would be so good, especially with the new game they're about to come out with this fall. I
Mhm.
mean, it only makes sense. Like,
You've been absolutely just grinding that game lately.
yeah, I love that game. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Okay,
So much
so
fun.
do we see a new track record or hang on, what's the weather going to be like? Because it was really cold last year.
I don't know.
Okay, so for the audience, the track record's a 13.326, and that's 142.098 mile an hour average in a sprint car at a half mile.
set by
That set by Sam Havertine Jr. of Sunnyvale, Texas. I think we see a new track record.
I think so. I mean,
If
like,
if the air's good enough,
yeah.
because I mean Bristol's surrounded by like woods and whatnot,
Yeah.
but I mean we'll see. I mean there's going to be hauling ass, so I mean
Yeah,
we'll see.
I mean, I think there will be too, but I also, you say new track record. Do we see a flip this year? I mean, we didn't see one
hope
last
not.
year. I hope not.
I hope we don't.
I
think go ahead, Dev.
I don't think we will.
I hope not.
I think everyone's all in agreement that like, hey, no stupid moves, no like let's just get through the weekend. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of known info at this point that like if you touch wheels or if something goes wrong, it's going to go really wrong at that
Yeah.
place. So I think everyone's in agreement to like, yes, put on the best show you can, but it's going to be really fast and really follow the leader also, you know.
Do we know what the average speed at Eldora is?
I
It's
think it was
gotta
like
be.
I mean, it's pretty fast. I know. I mean, it's. I don't.
'Cause
I don't
I-
know
and it
what
was
to
it was
tell
like
you.
that with rolling wheels because they were like doing 145 there.
Yeah, dude.
I think the track record, Paulie set the track record there, and his average speed was like 145
That was the fastest like a sprint car's ever gone was 145, right?
for the average speed.
Average.
Yeah,
For the
yeah.
average speed, yeah. But
yeah,
that
which is
like
shitting and getting it.
yes.
it's.
But that
moving.
well, like rolling wheels, like again, that's like it was late, like early
It
October.
just rained.
Just
too,
rained.
right?
Track was
juiced.
wicked fast.
Yeah.
The air was great. The cars were going.
Yeah, I mean it. A lot of things have to play a factor in like setting like that's why.
Like to instead, like I don't think people realize that with the sprint cars, like they're very like it depends on certain things. Like if you're gonna set a track record,
Well, I mean that's
like the pill, like fuel pill,
Yeah.
temp, moisture in the air, all that. Like I don't think people really understand that.
Why do you, I mean it there's only one reason for that. It took was it 16 years to break Knoxville's track
I was
record?
just about to say something about that. I don't know
How long did it take? How long did it take to break Eldora's?
I don't know when Eldor's was
'Cause I
broken
think
last.
It was broken by David Gravel in 2020 when they ran that All-Star thing.
Oh yeah.
Because like their old track record was a 12.7, he broke it with a 12.5, and that was in like late October, or it was like late September, early October, whenever they ran that deal.
I mean, it's just all. I mean, that's good air. Like, I mean,
Yeah, it like I don't think people understand that.
well, and I
like-
I
like-
didn't understand that really. Like,
Yeah, well, like our circle of friends like will understand that, but like there's certain people like just like casual fans like they wouldn't know that.
oh
But
yeah,
I mean
no.
that's
I
so
mean,
for the 3 fans of the pod, you learned something, and I actually contributed like something smart to the podcast for once.
yeah, there you go. I mean, I didn't realize. So, do you remember? I can't remember what year it was at Knoxville, but the year it rained, it was. I want to say like 2015, maybe.
I know.
Year
What
of
you, yeah, yeah,
fog?
yeah, yeah,
It rained and they ran the race like later. Like I know that happened, or no, it was the year it rained out one day. It was the year it rained out one day, and it rained all day long.
Are you talking about nationals
Yes,
or?
nationals,
And then they ran
may
it
have
on
been-
like,
and they ran it the next day.
That may have
in the
been
It was like a
morning.
it was like a day show or something.
That was 2014.
Was it 2014?
That's the
Something.
last time I remember Knoxville having any racing during the day.
Okay, well, regardless, what I was trying to get at is I don't remember if it was whatever, but like the track was so juiced, the air was so nice. They got down to like just over the track record at that point. Like
Yeah.
it was close to being broken, and then finally Brownie broke it last year, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was last
Yeah,
year.
Brownie finally
even
broke it, but
Well, even this past year at Nationals, what was it, Thursday or Friday, whenever it rained and
Oh,
we
yeah.
started later.
oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
they
yeah,
were-
they were
I think it
hauling
was
ass.
Friday. Or no, it was Thursday.
Yeah, it was either Thursday or Friday, but yeah, they were throwing vapor trails off both wings. So
Oh, that Brent Marks picture.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my favorite picture.
Anyway,
but
so yes, but yeah,
yeah.
so we hope no one. So they're gonna go fast. I mean,
Yes.
that's a given at Bristol.
We
We,
hope
don't
no
want
one
anyone to get.
touches.
We pause.
okay, sorry.
Easy.
Easy.
Anyway, but yes, we don't want anyone to get hurt. Obviously, we don't want anyone to ever to get hurt, and they're going to go really fast. Those are your. That's what you had to look forward to. And the thing is, if you qualify up front, you're going to start up front. You're probably going to finish up front.
Yep.
So, the name of the game will be. The name of the game will be pill draw and qualifying.
Yep. I do believe
And
there's
weather.
probably gonna be and weather. I do
Yeah.
believe that there's gonna be a new track record though. Personally, in my opinion.
We shall see.
We shall see. But
Anyway.
enough dirt talk. Gotta come in. Let's get in some F1. And before we get into yes, chef's kiss. Before we get
Incoherent Italian noises.
yes, incoherent Italian noises. Hey, throw the Guido video up again, just cause.
Yes.
But they were at Imola this weekend, and I think before we get into it, I think Dev just said that he had a
Oh,
question for
boy.
me. He said in the text, in our group text, that he had a question for me. So, Dev,
I'm also
what's up,
intrigued.
buddy?
So would say that a good percentage of your hockey comrades, whether being professional or just like amateur, are foreign, correct?
Yeah,
Like Russian, Sweden.
I mean,
and-
I've played with plenty. I've played with like Belarus, like Latvia, Russian, Swedes, Finns.
okay, so point proven there.
Yeah.
How in the hell are the Formula One drivers speaking perfectly fluent English and like these hockey players are like, they just sound like fucking idiots.
Can I maybe throw my hat in the ring on this? I mean, a lot of those drivers have to go to like England or the UK.
Yeah, but
so
it's like
But they live in the U.S., man. Like guys that come over here, they live in
like
the
these
US.
kids have came over to like US and like Canada from like 10,
okay,
Same-
Canada is a completely different breed of
but they're
person.
still speaking English unless you're in like French Canada land.
Then you're speaking French.
Yeah,
Go Habs.
but no, like
No,
I
no.
just so I mean it really only kind of had me thinking of it because I saw a meme of Leclerc and Max Verstappen. They're like probably 12 years old,
Yeah.
and he's like, I don't know. I'll have to try to find the video and send it to you.
I
It's
know what
funny
you're
as
talking
shit.
about.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know. He's like, it's just a racing incident. And I'm like, this kid's speaking better English than like NHL pros that are like come from Russia. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know why that is, but you're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong at
I'm
all.
not trying to. I mean,
No,
obviously,
no, no,
I'm
no,
not.
no, no, no.
It's
not,
just hilarious
yeah.
because like it's the same like incident where it's like they've probably been, some of them probably have came over young to get ready for NHL. And
Yeah, I mean, like, some of them did play, like, like Panarin, for instance. He played a lot of years in Russia in the KHL and then came over. So, but like Ovechkin, he speaks good English now.
well, yeah, it took him freaking
But
12
yeah, it
years.
took
His
him
career's
12 years to
over.
figure it out. But I mean, they also say English is the hardest language to learn. So I mean, it is what it is. But
Okay,
Unless
but
you're-
look at
unless you're
Ovi's slap
formal.
shot. Who gives a shit if he knows how to speak English?
that dude's gonna break Gretzky's goal record, and I cannot wait for it.
Yes.
Dude,
But I don't know why that is. Yeah, that's a good question, and I have no idea why hockey players can't speak good English coming over, because I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Like, the guys that I played with, like, it's different because they came over for a season then went back home. It's not like they live over here constantly.
Yeah.
Like, that's different. But like the pro players, I mean, like, a lot of them do speak decent English, but not like the F1 guys. Like, and granted, I know the F1 guys probably have like teachers that they visit with every single day and stuff like that. But I feel like NHL players have access to the same thing. Do they use it or not? I don't know, but yeah,
Probably not.
I don't know, but that's actually hilarious, and I'm glad that
Knowing
it
hockey
wasn't
players.
I'm glad it wasn't a sewer, and it was something that I could actually have a chuckle about. So that was funny.
I told you it wasn't anything.
Yeah, I was a little
terrible.
worried. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get sewered on this pod, but no, it wasn't.
Anyway.
And I wish I had a better answer for you, but I don't. I don't know. But regardless,
F1 Max.
on to Imola, Super Max. Okay,
Put the video in there.
right there,
No, please don't.
Yes, put the video in.
right there, Super
That's
Max.
the worst.
It's
freaking
so
thing.
funny.
You're
Bro,
just a hater.
Super Max, right there.
You can only
Super Max,
like
Max, Super
listen
Max,
to like
Max,
10
Max,
seconds
Super
of it,
Max,
and then
Max.
after that, it's just.
I mean, we're only gonna
It's
play like
just-
a 5-second clip, so it's
They're speaking Dutch.
yeah, Super Max. Anyways,
Yes.
but yeah,
Lewis sucks. George carries Merc. That's what I wrote in the notes.
Lewis sucks. George carries Merc. George has been good. He has been really good.
I'm so glad that we're seeing a Lewis Hamilton downfall.
So I've been trying to think of that because like I heard the post race like radio communication between Toto and Lewis, and he's like, man, I'm sorry you have to drive this like basically this piece of shit race car and you're struggling to even score. Like he finished, what was it, 14th or whatever.
We got lat by
by
Max.
Max. Yeah.
Him
Good.
and George are in the same car, and George finished 5th.
Yeah.
That
So,
tells you all
like,
you need to know.
who's-
That literally tells you all you need to know.
Does that show that like the Mercedes car had been so good those years that Lewis dominated to where he literally just didn't have to drive it? Like the car did it all, and now that they have no idea what the hell to do this race car, like Lewis is like, fuck, like I don't know what to do now either. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's
You guys continue. I gotta hold on. I gotta go put my phone on the charger. You guys continue. Just give me a second.
Oh God,
what
Anyway.
this freaking guy.
this guy. He's gonna owe me $50. I put diesel in my truck. I put exactly $50 in my truck, knowing that Hunter was gonna pay for it.
Yeah. Very good.
Anyway, but
Anyways,
yeah,
apologies for that.
You're good. But no, I agree. Lewis has been carried by the car, and Lewis has been carried by the team. You saw it whenever McLaren wasn't doing their thing back in the day. He's okay. I don't know how to say it because I don't like Lewis Hamilton. I used to really like Lewis Hamilton, but then everything that he became about because he thinks he's some sort of celebrity. which
I mean,
whatever.
he is.
I mean, he is, but
I don't know. I don't like Lewis Hamilton.
I don't. I mean,
He's kind of a prick.
he is, but I mean, like everyone, you can make the argument everyone hates a winner, but I don't know.
Okay, there's a difference between like Donnie Schatz winner, Lewis Hamilton winner.
I love when Donnie Schatz wins. I absolutely love when Donnie Schatz wins.
Yeah. So there's a difference.
Uh.
That's a very, 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 very weird comparison to make.
Yeah,
but I mean at the
like,
same
they were
time,
both dominant. So
yeah, but like at the same time, I don't know. I just don't like Lewis Hamilton. I don't like him. I don't like him whenever he talks in Drive to Survive. I don't like his. I don't like him. Not a fan.
Did you guys like the sprint race? Do you guys like the sprint race deal?
I haven't watched one. I've never watched it.
I watched it Saturday. It was good.
I need to. I just haven't.
I liked it. I liked the sprint race personally.
It's different. I mean,
I think it's cool. Like in every like few races thing. It doesn't have to be in every race thing, but like every six races or something like that. I mean, they only do like 3 or something, but
I don't remember how often they do them. But yeah, it's.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it showed. I mean, it's almost one of those things where it's like
A teaser.
yeah, it's like a teaser. Like
Yeah.
like Max.
It's a heat race.
Yeah, exactly. And it was actually I like it personally. I mean, but I would never make it an every race thing ever.
Yeah.
But it's definitely cool. It's like a little change of pace, you know.
Yeah.
So if I heard and read that correctly, do they get points off of the sprint races, but they only give points to the top 8?
Top 8. First place gets 8, and then 7, 6, all the way down to 8th gets 1, and then after that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like a substantial amount of points. It's
Because
max you can get 8.
I saw the meme. It was like Mick Schumacher was like pumped that like he finished 10th, and then it was like
Aw.
a super happy face of like Mick, like cheer, like celebrating that he finished 5th, and then there was like one where he's like probably just wrecked and he looked like down in the dumps, and it was like when they tell Mick that they only get points to the top 8.
Top 8, yeah. Yeah. Man. Yeah.
But
Anyway.
hey, that was another Grand Slam.
I thought it was. I thought it was another Grand Slam. I didn't know that. I didn't know how. I didn't know if he had fastest lap or not. But yeah, thought it was another Grand Slam.
He set quick time, won the sprint, led every lap, and then won the race.
Speaking of
Max.
Grand Slam, Supermax. Speaking of Grand Slam winners, though, Leclerc. What happened on with 8 to go or something? What happened?
So that's kind of what I was saying.
Ricardo
bro,
didn't turn now.
That.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was pondering at, where it's like he's been just on cruise control lately. Now he's actually, people are starting to figure their shit out. Like now he's starting to have to drive, and he's gonna probably start over driving.
I agree. I mean,
Charles has a very, very bad habit of that.
he does. I've noticed.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, look at qualifying at Monaco last year. Like he was on the pole and he went and stuffed it in the fence.
What race was it that he just stuffed it in the gravel? I think it was somewhere in Germany. I think it may have been Germany. It was a couple years ago. It's whenever he was saying he was stupid.
Oh, when he hit the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that meme. I don't know where it was, but why do I want to say it was Hungary?
It may have been. I don't know. I don't know. But yes, yeah. Charles has a knack for messing up.
Yeah, I mean, is what it is. Like, at least he ended up. I think he ended up 5th, maybe.
No, he came back to 6th.
6th. Okay, well, I mean, at least he still.
So he
got
at least
points.
came back.
He still got points. At least that's good. But
what are the points looking like now? Because
my phone's dead. I had my widgets.
He's
and my
up
phone's
by
dead.
11.
Unfortunate.
He's winning by like 11 points.
But yeah, Red
No,
Bull.
okay, so it's still
20 something. The constructors are down to 11.
Yeah.
Okay,
so it's either or. I don't remember which way.
Okay, so I mean, obviously, it's still in play because it's really early in the season.
Yeah, of course. But do you think that Leclerc overdrove at the end because of signs crashing out early or being crashed out early by Ricardo? You don't think that had
No.
anything to do with it? I
No,
mean,
'cause
seeing if he could try and get more points than what
he needed like, so the point differential between first and second's 8 points. So I don't know what it is between first to third. So obviously, like, you're trying to point racing, basically, like, you got a shot at second, you might as well take it,
Yeah.
knowing that your car is faster in the straight line speed and
Right.
stuff like that. And I think if he would have got around Checo there at the end, like, shit, who knows? I mean, he could have set fastest lap.
Is
and
that an
then gained
extra?
another-
Is that 1 point extra?
That's one point if you're in the top 10.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't
Then-
know. It just felt really unforced the way he dumped himself. I mean, it just felt really like an unforced error. And I mean, granted, I know he's trying to get up to Checo. I think if he'd been patient, he might have gotten him. But at the same time,
Yeah, because he was
might
coming up
not
to
have gotten him.
DRS too.
Yeah, he was coming up DRS. Actually, you're right. Which, by the way, I absolutely love watching when DRS. You just watch the wing just go, just watch the wing fold in. It's so sick.
Babe, wake up. They're in the DRS zone.
They're in the DRS zone.
So there was one thing I didn't really like about the race is the commentator bitching the whole time. He's like, "Oh, look, the track is dry. Give him DRS. Give him DRS." Like, he just kept.
Yeah, that was
pounding it.
really annoying.
I'm
Actually.
like, dude,
Was it Crotty that was doing that?
who's ever in the booth?
I don't know, but
There's literally just one path, and it's where all the cars would go, and it's dry. And he's like, "Give him DRS."
yeah, everywhere
The
else
track
is
is
everywhere
still
else is
fucking
wet.
wet.
Yeah. And I mean, like, which granted they might, I feel like it probably could have come on maybe a lap or two earlier than they gave it to him, but in reality it was still wet. Like, they still had to run their intermediate tires if they wanted to be able to pass. And there wasn't a whole lot of passing at the beginning, but as soon as everyone switched to the medium tires or the soft or whatever,
They switched to mediums, and then the
Once they
top
got on the
three-
slicks.
the top three were like 30 seconds ahead to where they could have pitted and not lost any
Then they switched to softs,
more
right?
positions. Yeah,
that's
they
right.
switched to softs.
Bring back the ultra softs, damn it.
Dude.
I just
God,
remember
no.
I just remember the purples. I don't know what the difference really is, but
They're ultra soft.
I know, but like, why would they discontinue them? Like, what's the point in that? Just didn't want to make them anymore.
This isn't Hoosier.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know why they went away with them, but
I don't know, but I always
Then they
loved
had,
seeing the
like-
purple walls.
dude,
They had
it went
like 8
all
or
the way-
9 tire compounds at
Oh
like
yeah.
one point.
So
didn't
they had
Yeah.
like, so it went red, like pink or purple, pink, magenta, and then like a super light pink. Dude, it's insane.
Yeah. It was super light pink.
That's
Red.
so technical.
It was super light. It was light pink, red, yellow, magenta, then intermediate and wet, like full wets. I think, if I remember
Do
right.
they still have full wets or is it just intermediates?
Yeah, they're the
Yeah,
blue.
yeah, full wet. So now it's soft, medium, hard. So soft is white.
Right.
No red.
Soft is red, medium's yellow, white is hard, and then they have the
Intermediate's green, and then wet is blue.
wet is blue. Okay. So
Yeah. Water's
what-
not wet, by the way.
right, it's not wet, but were they running
Anyway.
the wet tires for qualifying? Did anyone watch qualifying?
Oh, I didn't watch qualifying.
It was raining. They had like 6 red flags during qualifying.
That's what I heard. I
I
meant to
I
go
watched
back
it.
and
I
watch
watched
it.
it, and it was
It just depends on the risk you want to take, Hunter. Like, if you want to like go out there with like the intermediates are going to be faster, obviously, but
mhm,
like
You have a
it
chance
it
of-
just really depends.
slipping.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. Speaking of, I'm getting ready to talk about Lando. Speaking of him, P3, awesome job for Lando. That was, that's my boy. Go
Lando
McLaren.
stan.
Yeah, I am Lando stan. But he was on. He had just had a purple sector, and I think sector 1 or maybe 2, looking for pole over Verstappen, and then plugged the fence in qualifying, and that ended qualifying. It was like there was like a minute left, and it ended qualifying because they had to go red flag again. So that sucks, but I mean, still good on Lando for coming back P3. Did you guys see the video of him singing "Happy Birthday" after he won to the
I did.
engineer's mom? That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
That was funny.
Yeah,
He was like,
that.
I don't remember what the engineer's name was, but he said
Will.
whoever's mom. And
Yeah,
he's
he
like,
goes, "Happy
"What's your
birthday,
mom's
dear Will's
name?"
mom."
He's
Charlotte.
like, Charlotte.
Happy birthday,
Happy
dear
birthday, Charlotte.
Happy birthday to you. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.
He was, yeah, they bribed him to sing with freaking Christmas tree cake or whatever it was, something.
Oh my God.
Right, I don't know. I love Lando Norris, though. Huge fan.
Devin, it's James.
Yeah.
Devin, it's James?
No. If you know, you know.
I don't know, so unfortunate.
Formula One game, right? That's
Yes.
the engineer's name.
No.
Oh, no, that's Jeff.
Yeah, that's Jeff. No, James is the Mercedes guy. Valtteri, it's James.
Oh, wait, I think I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you got it.
Yeah,
Anyway.
okay.
All right.
But yeah.
Miami is up next.
Miami is up next. Can't wait for them to
It's
come
gonna
stateside.
suck.
You think so?
Yes.
Hold on. Did anyone see the picture? It was like the
Yes.
dry docked boats.
Yeah,
They want to be Morocco. Or they want to be Monaco so bad.
That's so dumb,
It
dude.
said they wanted to be Monaco so bad. They've got
That
dry
is
docked
so
boats.
dumb, dude.
Yeah, it's retarded.
So there's supposed to be some like pond there, but I don't know.
They're just
what
gonna
happened.
fill an area with water. It's like they're racing around the Dolphin Stadium. Like the
No.
whole area is a parking lot.
Wait,
I don't know,
Are
like,
they racing
if-
all the way around it?
Yeah, they'll race all the way around it.
So like from the picture, like early pictures of the track config that I've seen, there is like water in that like whatever part of the track with the yachts on it, and then it just recently came out that they're basically going to be putting the yachts on like jack stands.
Yeah, like they're dry docking the yachts for this race. Like that's, oh my.
And you gotta
gosh.
pave like a ass load. Somebody's like, you're literally shelling out a shit ton of money for your boat to be in a boat show. Like, it's stupid.
It's
American
ridiculous.
moment.
American
American F1 moment.
Yeah, give me the Austin.
mean,
The only-
pick.
It's a
The
great
only-
idea.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, in
It's a-
theory, but
But then again, like now all of Europe is flaming us because
Oh,
we
yeah.
get.
which they
Now-
should, as they should.
Oh, who cares about what Europeans think?
yeah, they drink warm beer.
Yeah,
I don't like beer in general, let alone warm beer.
dude. If you've ever been to if anyone here's ever been to Oktoberfest in Tulsa, you know what Devin's talking about. Warm
never
beer is
been.
disgusting.
Ugh.
Weston got hit in the noggin by a fucking.
Yeah, I got hit in the head with it. I was in the mosh pit and I got hit in the head with a plastic cup.
Somebody just chucked it into the
Nice.
crowd.
Someone
Love
hit me with a
that.
two-seamer.
Hey, right down the. How's
So-
your Rangers doing?
They lost.
Oh dang it! Sorry.
So it's that mug is actually like your price of admission, right?
No. So the price of admission was like $30, and then like the beers were $9. So I only had two, and I didn't get hammered. Actually, no. Why are we talking about Oktoberfest? Anyway,
Because we're talking
April.
about warm beer.
yeah. Well, anyway,
That's true.
so the first night that I went, I had like 4 or 5, and this is German beer, so this is like high percentage, like really
Yeah.
strong stuff.
Then you
And,
can
like,
cut the shit with a knife.
Yeah, so I was like, it's like sitting in my stomach, and I thought, oh, let's go ride all the rides, which was a horrible idea. So like,
Yeah.
I get off this one ride, and like, it's just, like I'm spinning. Like I'm not drunk or anything, but like I'm just like, oh, like I look like the kids off the Sandlot.
I watched that movie on Saturday
Yeah.
night. Oh,
So,
I
like,
love that movie.
Yeah, so I go behind this trailer that they had, and I just barf straight German beer. But dude, I felt so bad. I felt so much better afterwards.
Oh,
Should've
it's,
had a
it's like
bratwurst.
it's like they get off when they get off the ride after they let it loose, and they're like, and then
Yeah, it was exactly like that.
and then Ham burps and he goes, "Oh, that's much better."
It was literally just like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't drunk or anything. Like I had a buzz going because it's beer, but I mean, it's just like the beer was so thick in my gut. It's just like like it's sloshing around in there did not help.
Yeah, of course. But
Anyway,
anyways,
Oktoberfest in April.
yeah, Oktoberfest in April, which
That's something
whatever.
I did not think I was going to talk about today.
Yeah, that's a little strange, but whatever.
Anyway,
Man, boys, we really covered everything. There was actually a lot to talk about, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We really stayed on topic for this one. You know, we didn't.
Supercross was in New England.
Supercross.
Anderson won. 450 title still up for grabs. Tomac's up by 43 over Anderson. Malcolm Stewart, he's in fourth. He's only 3 back of Justin Barsha, and Barsha's 66 points back, and Malcolm is 69 points back. So nice. But yeah, Malcolm's only 3 back of being top 3 in the points. So I mean, we've been Malcolm stands like the entire year, Devin. So I mean, we hope. I know. So good for Malcolm, even if he does run into Jason.
So the title is still up for grabs, even though he's 40 behind.
I believe so. I mean, 450s do have like 2 or 3 more races to go.
I think there's only 2. I think there's Denver and then Vegas. Right? Is that where they end?
Vegas?
I don't know. I think it's either Vegas or Salt Lake. We looked this up and then we forgot. But anyway, yes, I didn't see anything that said Tomac won the championship. If he did, I'll make up for it by next week.
Who won the 250 East?
Jet Lawrence in the sky's blue.
And the sky's blue. Wait, is he the one that capped the championship?
He didn't win.
No,
Jet Lawrence
did. Championship. I'm asking about championship.
Jet Lawrence won the championship. Yeah.
Oh, he did lock it up.
Yeah. Okay. He won the championship. Who won the race? I didn't see who won the race.
Faulkner.
Okay. Oh yeah. Austin Faulkner, good guy.
And then 250 West still up for grabs, right? 250 West still up for grabs.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyways, T-Fab.
Yeah. Well, T-Fab Tony as well does some stuff up for Faulkner. So Austin Faulkner fan, go.
Big fan.
Yeah. Friend of the pod. Anyway.
Fan of the pod. Anyways, yeah. I mean.
Supercross.
Yes, I'm really going. I don't think I have anything going this Saturday, so I'm really gonna try and watch it this time. Really.
We'll attempt to. Yeah. No. Yeah, it's okay if you don't, but yeah, we'll attempt to try and like coordinate to where we can at least like text each other while watching it.
Yes, I would love that because then you guys can like help me out with like certain things that I'm missing.
I can't. Me and Riley usually FaceTime.
And watch.
Okay. So we can't get in on that.
Why can't we get a group FaceTime going?
Yeah, okay.
Riley, come on the pod. Dang it.
Yeah, Devin, you can just say you don't want us to get in on you and Riley's special time. That's okay.
It's nothing like that.
It's
sounds
because they
like
have
that.
cool facial hair. It's because they have good facial hair, and we don't.
So
just let me grow my stash back, and I'll be back.
Yeah, there you go.
So Riley has said that he will come on the pod, but he's like, I want to see like what you guys are like talking about and stuff like that. So I'm not just on the pod and just like not knowing what to expect and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, that's fine, you know.
Does he not watch the pod?
Yeah, dude, like that's what he keeps. He's like, I'm gonna start from episode 1. I'm like, all right, that's cool, whatever.
That's cool.
Okay, well, he's like 12 behind now.
He's like, so he keeps asking me, he's like, what do you guys talk about? I'm like, just listen. He's like, I will. I'm like, what episode are you on?
It's an interview. Like it's.
Oh, what episode are you on? Oh, I haven't started yet. Like, all right.
Yeah, that's
like,
typical.
3 days later.
We're about to be on season. We're about to be on season 2, Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When are we gonna? What? When do we cap a season?
I don't think we cap seasons with podcasts.
We could cap a season just cause.
Actually, no. I think we'll cap the season like World Finals.
I mean, we could cap it like.
We're getting sidetracked. We
could cap it before before shootout. That could be like the start of the next season. I mean, that's like technically like kind of the start of the next race season almost, but.
A successful podcast doesn't have seasons.
There you go. A successful podcast doesn't have seasons. It's just
this
one
is
straight
a success.
thing. It's gonna be. I hope.
I mean, we're on the right track.
I mean, we're trying. We appreciate everyone that does listen. So
there's an attempt.
If you've listened this far, we appreciate you, and we appreciate everyone that actually does give it a listen.
I do know if we're gonna get Lisa on the pod, we're gonna have to do the interviews before 9:30 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, so which we are trying to get Lisa French on, which is going to be a great interview as soon as we can get her on.
Go Lisa.
Go Lisa. Yes, but yeah,
Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wrap this up. We're kind of rambling now, and it's already 10:45. So we got a pretty good one in. We covered everything, and we got a little bit of personal stuff in there. So next week, hopefully there'll be even more to talk about. And coming from me, I apologize for the episodes being very sporadic right now. I'm gonna speak on behalf of our editor Rose. He's he has a 9-to-5 job just like all of us, and he's been trying to get the edits out for us, and we appreciate everything he does for us, as you can tell by the edits being that much better, because I've just been cutting, pasting, stuff like that. He takes the time and actually does more stuff, but we appreciate him, and we're trying to get
Valued
the
member.
Yes, he's a valued member of the squad. We're trying to get the episodes out as quick as possible. Hopefully we can start getting them out a little earlier in the week, hopefully around Thursday-ish, but don't hold us to that until we can actually get a set schedule. But we appreciate everyone, sticking around with us and, putting up with us, bearing with us, and liking, subscribing, stuff like that. So appreciate all of y'all, everybody, and yeah, so that'll probably be the end of this one, and go Rangers, right, Weston?
Yeah.
There you go. Go Rangers. All right, guys. We'll talk to you in the next week's episode. See you guys.
Bye.
See ya.
Later.